Have you ever felt that some people come into your life in an inexplicable way? It seems like they are sent by the universe itself, as if everything had been carefully orchestrated. These connections are not coincidences. God, in His infinite wisdom, places certain people in our path for a greater purpose, something that goes beyond what we can see at first glance. There are moments when someone's presence in our life touches us so deeply that it almost seems impossible to believe it's just a casual encounter. But it's not. Every detail, every glance, every word exchanged is part of a bigger plan. A plan designed to transform us, guide us, and often heal us. And when you start to realize this, things around you begin to make more sense. That person who arrived without warning, perhaps in a difficult moment, may have been sent for a very special reason. And it's not just about love or friendship, but something much deeper, a spiritual connection that has the power to shape your destiny. If you have been feeling the presence of someone who seems to have a greater impact than expected in your life, pay attention. The angels are trying to show you something. They are whispering truths that your heart already knows, but that your mind may not have fully understood yet. This person was placed on your path for a divine reason, and you are about to discover what it is. The reasons of God are not always clear at the beginning. Often, life puts us in situations that seem confusing, even painful, and those people appear at unexpected moments. But with time, everything starts to unfold. That person who may have entered your life in a moment of crisis, or who offered you a friendly shoulder when you needed it most, may be the instrument that God chose to guide you through an important phase of your journey. This connection may come with challenges. After all, growth rarely happens in comfort. However, the purpose behind this relationship goes far beyond what you can see. And when you understand why this person is by your side, you will realize that everything you have experienced so far was preparing you for this moment. What God wants to show you is that this person is not just in your life by chance. There is a mission, a hidden purpose in every interaction, every encounter. And it is this purpose that will lead you to a new level of understanding, healing, and spiritual fulfillment. Now is the time to open your eyes, your heart, and understand what is really happening around you. God works in mysterious ways, and often, it is these inexplicable connections that lead us to achieve the greatest learnings and blessings. So the question you should ask yourself now is, what is the purpose of this person in my life? The answer may not be immediate, but rest assured, it will come. And when it happens, you will be ready to fully embrace the path that God has set for you. Often, we do not immediately realize the impact these people have on our lives. Initially, they may seem like trivial encounters, but over time, they start to leave deep marks on our soul. It's as if, little by little, these people reveal a hidden part of who we really are, awakening feelings, dreams, and even fears that we thought we had overcome. And this happens because these people do not appear by chance. They carry a message, a lesson, something that God knows we need to grow and get closer to our true purpose. Perhaps, this person who recently entered your life has begun to show you sides of yourself that you were unaware of. Or maybe, they are leading you to question things that once seemed so certain. Sometimes, these questions are uncomfortable. They take us out of our comfort zone and make us face truths that we would rather not see. But it is exactly in this process that God shapes us, transforms us, and prepares us for something greater. When God puts someone in our path, it is not just to fill a momentary void. He does this because He sees beyond what we see. He understands our deepest needs, those that we often cannot even identify ourselves. And that is why, even without fully understanding, we feel a special connection, a kind of unexplainable recognition. It's as if that person has been sent to help us through a specific phase of our journey, bringing with them the key to open doors that we could not open alone. This presence can be gentle, almost imperceptible, but its influence gradually grows. The way this person interacts with you, what they stir in your soul, begins to have a transformative effect. And without you realizing it, you start feeling an internal change. Old concerns no longer weigh as heavily, and fears that once seemed overwhelming begin to dissipate. This happens because, through this person, God is directly acting in your life, guiding your steps towards a new path of healing and growth. On the other hand, these connections may not always be easy. Often, the people that God places in our path come to challenge us, to make us confront parts of ourselves that we would rather avoid. They may bring up issues from the past, unresolved hurts, or even expose our deepest vulnerabilities. But it is precisely in these moments of discomfort that true growth occurs. What appears to be a conflict or a difficulty may actually be a disguised blessing. God allows these situations to happen because He knows that through them, we can break free from old patterns and fears that keep us stagnant. That person who makes you question, who challenges you, may actually be leading you to a higher level of awareness, self-discovery, and faith. So if there is someone who has recently entered your life and is making you feel different, more intense, or even uncomfortable, know that it is not in vain. Discomfort is a sign that you are being challenged to grow, to see beyond what you are used to. God is preparing you for something greater, and that person is a fundamental part of this process. Furthermore, the people who come into our lives with a divine purpose are often the ones who help us realize how much healing we need, whether it be on an emotional, mental, or spiritual level. Perhaps this person is showing you parts of yourself that need to be worked on, old fears that need to be overcome, or even hurts that need to be released. And that's where the true miracle begins. Allow yourself to listen to what this person has to say, not only with words but also with their actions and presence. Often, the greatest lessons come in the form of subtle gestures, small moments that, if we are not attentive, can go unnoticed. But if you look with your heart, you will realize that God is sending you messages through this person, showing you the path you need to follow. This person, even if they are not aware, is fulfilling a divine role in your life. They may be going through their own internal battles, dealing with their own challenges, but still, God uses them to be a reflection of something you need to see within yourself. And through this interaction, both can grow, learn, and come closer to their purposes. God knows exactly what we need, and when He puts someone in our path, it is because something special is reserved. The important thing is to trust in this process, even if it doesn't make sense at first. The pieces of the divine puzzle gradually come together, and at the right moment, everything will become clear. As you continue this journey, you will realize that this person, besides deeply impacting you, is also being impacted by you. The exchange that takes place between you is mutual. It's not just about receiving, but also about giving. God puts people in our lives not only to teach us, but also so that we can be a channel of blessings in their lives. Maybe you haven't realized it yet, but you are also fulfilling a divine purpose in this person's life. Your presence, your words, your gestures may be what she needs to move forward, to find answers, and even to heal from wounds she carries. Often, we are unaware of the impact we have on others' lives. Just as this person is showing you parts of themselves that need healing, you are also helping reveal aspects in them that need to be worked on. It's like a spiritual mirror, where both reflect what the other needs to see. And this is how God works. He uses people, situations, and relationships to shape, heal, and transform us. Perhaps this person is going through a difficult phase, facing internal struggles that you can't even imagine. She may be dealing with issues of fear, insecurity, or even past traumas. And mysteriously, God has placed you in her life to be a support, a light in the midst of that darkness. Your role is important, even if you don't realize it. That's why this connection between you is so special. There are moments in life when we are called to be instruments of God in someone's life. And this can happen in simple ways, like a word of comfort, a smile at the right moment, or even a silent presence that conveys peace. And just as this person is helping you grow, you are also being the strength she needs to stand. Often, this exchange is silent. It happens behind the scenes of the heart, but it is real and profound. Furthermore, over time, you will begin to notice how this person is also transforming. They may not say it in words, but their gestures, their attitudes start to reveal changes. It's as if something inside them is awakening, something that was dormant or forgotten. And you are part of this awakening. They may be starting to see life in a different way, with more hope, more faith, and this is due to your presence, the energy you bring to this relationship. Angels are constantly working in our lives, guiding us and connecting us with the right people, those who have a significant role in our spiritual journey. And each interaction, each encounter, has the potential to transform us and those around us. Life is woven by these divine connections, and you are exactly where you should be, fulfilling the role that God assigned to you. Understand that this person is not in your life by chance. There is a higher purpose that you and they are living together. This purpose may not be entirely clear to you yet, but God, in His infinite wisdom, already knows the end of this story. He is orchestrating every detail, guiding every step, and at the right time, everything will be revealed clearly and gloriously. Sometimes, the process can be painful. These relationships that have a deep spiritual purpose often challenge us, take us out of our comfort zone, because they force us to confront parts of ourselves that need to be transformed. This person, unknowingly, may be touching your deepest wounds, bringing up fears and insecurities that you thought you had already overcome. but it is precisely through this discomfort that you will grow. If this relationship seems confusing or complicated, if you feel torn between the desire to pull away and the urge to stay, know that it's normal. This is part of the process. God often uses these situations to teach us to trust, to surrender control, and to submit to His will. And when you finally do that, you will realize that everything was unfolding as it should. Trust in the divine plan is what will allow this relationship to flourish at the right time, in the way God intended. And this is where faith comes in. Faith is the foundation that sustains these divine connections. You may not understand right now why this person is in your life, or what exactly God wants to show you, but you must trust that everything happens for a reason. Faith will keep you strong, even when circumstances seem confusing or challenging. God never makes mistakes, and He knows exactly what you need to grow and draw closer to the purpose He has for your life. Therefore, this person is part of your transformation process. Just as you are being impacted, they too are going through a journey of self-discovery and healing. Both of you are guided by a greater purpose, and even though the path may be uncertain, you can trust that you are in the right place, with the right person, at the right time. God is in control, and every step of this journey is part of His perfect plan. In the end, everything falls into place. Every challenge, every doubt, every moment of uncertainty is preparing you for something greater. And when the right time comes, when everything makes sense, you will look back and see how God, in His infinite wisdom, orchestrated every detail of your life perfectly. At the end of this journey, you will realize that every moment, every encounter, every word exchanged with this person had a greater meaning. Nothing was in vain. All the challenges you faced alongside this person, or because of them, were meant to shape you, to make you grow, and to bring you closer to your purest essence. And by understanding this, you will begin to see the relationships in your life in a new light. When God places someone special on our path, it is because that person has something important to teach us, but also because we need to be a source of light and love for them. Everything in life is an exchange. The relationships that God allows us to have are based on reciprocity, and both parties always come out transformed. Even when the lesson is difficult, even when the process involves pain and discomfort, there is a profound beauty in what is revealed afterwards. You are a vital part of this person's story, just as they are of yours. And as you both continue to walk this path together, remember that love and understanding are the most powerful tools you possess. God has given you the ability to love deeply and truly, and it is this love that will be the foundation of all the transformation that is taking place, both in you and in this person. The angels want you to know that what is to come is even greater than you can imagine. The presence of this person in your life is not just a gift, it is a divine opportunity. And as you open yourself to this truth, allowing yourself to fully experience this relationship without fear or reservation, you'll begin to see the changes you have always dreamed of. The universe conspires in your favor when you act with an open heart, with faith, and with the willingness to follow God's plans. Many times, we wonder why certain things happen in our lives, or why certain people cross our path at specific moments. And even though we may not always have the answers right away, we can trust that God knows what He is doing. He knows every detail of your life and knows what is best for you. The people who come into your life are part of this divine wisdom. Some come to stay for a while, others for a lifetime, but all have a purpose. And you also have a purpose in their lives. Just as that person is helping you grow, you are being a source of healing and transformation for them. Maybe you have not yet realized the impact you have on their life, but God is using you in ways that go beyond what your eyes can see. Your gestures, your words, your presence are a light on that person's path, and that light is guiding them in moments you can't even imagine. This journey is not just about you. It's about what the two of you are creating together, the impact you are having on each other, and the divine purpose being fulfilled. So allow yourself to continue living this relationship with love, patience, and above all with faith. God is in control of everything, and He has already prepared the outcome of this story perfectly. Even though there are still challenges ahead, you can trust that you are exactly where you need to be. And looking back, when everything makes sense, you will see that every step, every doubt, and every challenge were worth it. Because in the end, what God has in store for you is greater than anything you can imagine. He is taking care of you, guiding your steps, and ensuring that everything happens in the right time. Trust in this process and keep walking by faith. Now, write the following statement in the comments. I trust in the divine purpose and the people that God places on my path. Declare this truth with an open heart and witness how this affirmation starts to transform your life from today onwards. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, subscribe now. Turn on the notification bell to receive more messages like this one, which will guide you on this journey of growth and spirituality. Remember, God is always by your side, and each message, each sign is a confirmation that you are on the right path. Don't miss the next revelation that can change everything. Your journey still has much to reveal, and you wouldn't want to miss what is coming. Stay with us and continue to receive the blessings that the universe is sending directly to you. Until the next video, where more truths will be revealed and more signs will be sent.